These lights are clearly maneuvering. They are in relationship to each other. One is on top of the other, and they move directly in front of his aircraft.
This is peeling back a curtain that we have never seen done before, this level of granularity.
The understanding that we may not be the sole inhabitants of the universe has persisted for some time, but substantial evidence supporting this notion has remained elusive. While reports, video clips from individuals, and even leaked images from NASA have surfaced over the years, they have often been dismissed or disregarded. However, in a notable development, Alex Jones, a prominent figure in far-right and conspiracy theory circles, has recently disclosed classified information concerning UFOs that was previously withheld from the public. This revelation coincides with the time when the US Congress is beginning to share detailed accounts of eyewitness encounters with possible alien civilizations within the United States. So what exactly has Alex Jones revealed? And could this revelation help unravel the mystery of extraterrestrial visitations? Let's delve into the details. If you've spent any significant time on the internet, chances are you've come across the name Alex Jones. As the founder of the far-right radio and internet conspiracy platform InfoWars, Alex Jones has gained notoriety for promoting extreme anti-government conspiracy theories. His most well-known conspiracies often revolve around national tragedies and acts of terrorism, which he frequently labels as false flag operations. Over the course of more than 2 decades on the air and with millions of regular viewers, Jones has built a substantial financial empire and a recognizable brand. Jones doesn't limit his conspiracy theories to clandestine government agendas. He has also long warned about government efforts to control the weather as a means of causing havoc among unsuspecting citizens. In a 2013 broadcast, Jones asserted that, of course, there's weather weapon stuff going on, as documented by Media Matters. He cited past events like severe floods in Texas, attributing them to the Air Force. Now, Alex Jones has turned his attention to the topic of UFOs and aliens. The intrigue surrounding extraterrestrial life and intelligent beings from other worlds is not a recent development of the 21st century or a product of the United States Congress. Throughout history, numerous scrolls, myths, and legends have hinted at humanity's encounters with aliens. Additionally, enigmatic structures like Stonehenge and the pyramids have fueled speculation about their origins, leading some to question whether they were constructed by beings from beyond our world. Apart from these indirect hints, there are many more direct pieces of evidence related to alien sightings, such as a 15th century painting known as the Madonna with Saint Giovannino. This artwork has earned the nickname the UFO painting because it depicts what appears to be a UFO hovering in the sky behind the Virgin Mary, while a man and his dogs gaze up at it from below. The fact that this depiction dates back to the 15th century raises intriguing questions about the possibility of aliens having interacted with humanity for centuries. Furthermore, over the past few centuries, archaeologists have encountered OOPArts, out-of-place artifacts, scattered across the globe. OOPArts refers to prehistoric objects that defy conventional dating, appearing to be technologically advanced beyond their determined age or era. For instance, in 1991, coil-shaped artifacts were discovered near a riverbank in Russia, buried approximately 40 feet underground. These artifacts exhibited a high degree of complexity and sophistication, seemingly beyond what the technology of their supposed time could achieve. Geological dating indicated that these objects were around 300,000 years old. Even more perplexing, the material used in crafting these objects closely resembled components created through nanotechnology. The existence of these objects raises intriguing questions about how humans of that era could possess the knowledge and tools to create such advanced gadgets. One plausible explanation is that they were created by an advanced civilization, potentially of extraterrestrial origin. Reports of alien encounters and UFO sightings are not limited to ancient scrolls and artifacts. There are numerous modern-day accounts, especially in the United States. Recently, in Las Vegas, police officers responded to a 911 emergency call from locals who claimed to have seen green aliens in their neighborhood. One of the officers even reported witnessing something resembling a shooting star landing in the distance. Some residents in the area asserted that they had spotted strange green creatures, roughly 8 to 9 feet tall. For decades, Americans have reported encounters with unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, or UFOs, in various locations from New Mexico to Florida, often believing these encounters involve aliens. However, these incidents are frequently shrouded in secrecy or downplayed by the government, which is why concrete proof or public footage of aliens remains scarce. Such evidence does exist, but it is typically classified and kept hidden by government agencies. Regarding classified documents, Alex Jones recently disclosed some related to UFOs that had been withheld from the public eye. These documents corroborate the accounts shared by 3 witnesses before Congress. Congress itself acknowledged that a significant portion of the American population, approximately 68%, believes that the government conceals information about UAPs from the public. Another poll indicated widespread dissatisfaction with the government's handling of UFO sighting reports. Even when these reports come from credible sources such as doctors, scientists, and civil servants, the government often remains tight-lipped. During his speech, Congressman Tim Burchett admitted that they had encountered numerous obstacles from higher authorities in their quest to uncover the truth about UFOs. He acknowledged that this issue had troubled the United States for a considerable time, with many individuals, including fellow congressmen like himself, approaching him to share their UFO-related experiences. Furthermore, Congressman Burchett revealed that he himself had witnessed the existence of aliens and UFOs. Alex Jones emphasized that one group of individuals who have frequently encountered UAPs are pilots. Over the decades, pilots have reported witnessing unusual and inexplicable objects in the sky. However, due to concerns about potential job repercussions, many of these eyewitnesses have refrained from publicly disclosing what they have seen. This pattern of UFO sightings typically involves some reports being discredited, while others that appear credible are withheld from the public. To address this issue, the US Congress initiated a public, non-profit hearing in 2023 to investigate UAPs. They aimed to provide a platform for pilots to share their experiences and shed light on the unexplainable phenomena they have encountered during their careers. Importantly, this hearing was not facilitated by the US government. John Radcliffe, the former director of national intelligence, acknowledged during an interview with CNN that the US government possesses more information about aliens and UFOs than it had disclosed to the public. He remarked, "There's a lot more sightings that have not been made public, and so people have been left in the dark for far too long." The Congress's objective was to address this issue, reveal hidden facts about aliens, and invite eyewitnesses to corroborate their claims. Before testifying, witnesses were required to take an oath, which they solemnly did. The first witness called to testify before Congress was Lieutenant Ryan Graves, a former US Navy F-18 pilot who currently serves as the Executive Director of Americans for Safe Aerospace. Lieutenant Graves, speaking on behalf of more than 30 commercial air personnel and military veterans who had shared their extraordinary encounters with him, expressed that these sightings were no longer rare occurrences. Both military aircrew and commercial pilots frequently encounter UAPs, raising concerns as these individuals put their lives at risk during such encounters. The government's approach to discrediting these eyewitness reports has raised significant concerns. Lieutenant Ryan Graves pointed out that the government excessively classifies information that could have been crucial in informing the public about encounters with aliens and inexplicable aerial phenomena. Drawing from his own experience, Graves recounted an encounter with an advanced UAP in 2014 while he was still an F-18 Foxtrot pilot in the Navy stationed at Virginia Beach. During this incident, after completing upgrades on the jet, Graves and his team detected unusual objects on the radar. Initially, he suspected it might be an error, but it turned out to be a legitimate UAP. This flying object had a distinctive appearance, resembling a dark grey cube enclosed within a transparent sphere. It measured roughly 5 to 15 feet in diameter and came remarkably close to their aircraft, hovering about 50 feet away. In response, their commander ordered the squadron to return to base, but beyond that, there was no further mention of the incident, and personnel were discouraged from reporting such sightings. According to Graves, these sightings of UAPs became increasingly frequent, and superiors often briefed pilots about the potential risks associated with encountering these phenomena during flights. These recurring events inspired Graves to establish the Americans for Safe Aerospace organization. The organization serves as a secure platform for eyewitnesses of UAPs to share their encounters, with many of these reports coming from veteran pilots. Many of the sightings occur in lower Earth orbit or at high altitudes, around 40,000 feet. The second witness, David Grush, a former senior intelligence officer with the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, provided crucial insights during the hearing. Grush disclosed his involvement with the UAP task force and revealed that he had been an active whistleblower. He acknowledged that he had received multiple reports from various members of the federal intelligence community, all indicating that the government was conducting secret operations related to UAPs. Moreover, Grush shared that several respected civil servants had approached him with information regarding UAPs, many of whom possessed photographs and official documentation to substantiate their claims. Perhaps the most startling revelation made by David Grush was his knowledge of a long-standing UAP reverse engineering program that had purportedly been going on for decades. This program implied that the government had been attempting to reverse engineer technology of extraterrestrial origin. However, Grush clarified that he had not been granted access to the associated files. He also mentioned that his whistleblowing had resulted in retaliation from his colleagues and high-ranking officials, but he remained hopeful that his actions would contribute to greater transparency on this matter. Alex Jones also emphasized that it's not only government agencies like the CIA, FBI, and other Secret Service organizations that have faced accusations of withholding information about aliens. Space agencies like NASA have also been accused of similar actions. Leaked images from NASA related to aliens and numerous classified alien encounters over the years have contributed to these suspicions. The assertion made by Mr. Grush during the hearing about the government retrieving biological remains from a crash site was particularly intriguing. These remains were not of human origin, but were believed to be aliens, indicating that these extraterrestrial beings had crash-landed on Earth but did not survive the crash. It's worth noting that similar information had been leaked in January 2023 when a Pentagon whistleblower reported that the government had secretly been recovering extraterrestrial aircraft for study while concealing their activities. While there is currently no physical evidence to substantiate these claims, the fact that these accounts are documented in recently revealed documents by Alex Jones raises the possibility that they may indeed have some validity. What are your thoughts on these revelations? Feel free to share your opinions in the comments section below.